This is rock tumbler attachment built by JCT attachments we picked up a couple days ago. Sorry, I know it's upside down, but just the way we're working on it right now. So for about a $3,000 attachment, just a heads up, if you get it, you might want to go through it. There is some flaws in it. It pretty much self-destructed in about 15 minutes of use on rock that was already pre-screened. So the first problem we encountered was it didn't have any kind of retainer bar for the hose. So we added that and added some springs. But before we did, of course, the hoses it came with were far too long. Got caught under the tracks of that there Bobcat and proceeded to rip the fittings off and shred the end of the hose right off the bat. Not a big deal. That's happened with other attachments. Pretty simple fix. The second problem we encountered, however, was up in here on the hub. This is your retainer plate that holds the whole drum in place. And they simply had a bolt with a lock washer on it that did not bottom out into the hub. It was just threaded into it. So what happened in the first 10 minutes of use was this plate actually turned with the drum, loosening the bolt. And when you're in the machine, obviously you can't see that. You don't realize it's happening. So then the whole drum slid out of the hub. Not a big deal. We tightened it back down, cranked it with an impact. As soon as we started using it again, the drum backed the bolt off again. And that time I didn't catch it in time. And what it did in turn was this is your drive gear that drives the entire system. And you can see the damage. This is all within 10 minutes of being brand new, mind you. It pretty much shredded the drive gear. So what we went back and did was got rid of their bolt, added a longer bolt with a washer, so the bolt can turn with the hub, but the retainer plate will still stop the drum from coming out. Loctited the crap out of the bolt too. It's just a bad setup of what they had. They should have used a longer bolt. They should have used some shims in here in the first place. So all in all, it's a good idea. It will work well, but if you buy one new from a dealer, don't trust that you're going to throw it on the machine and just use it. It has a major flaw. I did email the company because it's going to need a new drive sprocket. They have not responded. So it will probably be the last time I buy anything that's a JCT attachment, simply because if it's going to be brand new and self-destruct in 10 minutes and you won't even answer an email, well, I don't think I'll buy from you again. Didn't see any information online about these too much. They're a fairly new thing on the market. So if you're a guy that's screening rock, screening concrete rubble, which we do a lot of, they look like a great idea. And the thought of them is, but if you don't make some improvements to it right off the bat, you're going to have these headaches.